Want to know why Las Vegas is the most over-the-top, glitzy, and downright ridiculous city on the planet? It's not just the tiger shows or Elvis weddings. It's because here, even the hotels are celebrities. And no, I'm not talking about some sad little room with continental breakfast and damp carpet vibes. I'm talking palaces shaped like pyramids, fountains that dance better than you at a New Year's party, and suites bigger than that first apartment you shared with 3 roommates and a grumpy cat. Today, I'm bringing you the 10 most iconic hotels in Las Vegas. The game changers, the trendsetters, the ones that said, hey, what if we just dropped the Eiffel Tower right here in the desert? I'm Fernando Polti, your favorite Vegas realtor and your unofficial tour guide in this neon roller coaster of a city. Grab your cocktail, buckle up, it's showtime. The Mirage, the hotel that said, let's put a volcano out front and make it shoot fire every night. Because let's be real, Vegas was never going to settle for just slots and magicians. No sir, we needed lava. Opened in 1989, the Mirage was the first to raise the stakes. Before it, hotels were big, but this one said, welcome to the show, before you even stepped inside. It kicked off the era of the modern mega resort on the strip. The formula, flashy attraction outside, luxury inside, and a casino that emptied your wallet with a smile. And let's not forget one of the wildest duos since peanut butter met bacon, Siegfried and Roy with their white tigers. What other hotel gives you magic, a jungle cat sanctuary, and a Greek tragedy in one act? Sure, today it's getting a facelift under the Hard Rock brand. But if we're talking legacy, the Mirage lit the path, literally. It didn't just raise the bar, it lit it on fire. A pyramid-shaped hotel with a light beam so powerful it can be seen from space? Of course. If there's one thing Vegas knows how to do, it's take a normal idea and crank it up to 11. And the Luxor cranked it all the way to ancient Egypt. Opened in 1993, the Luxor said, let's throw in Tutankhamun, a Godzilla-sized sphinx, and a full casino, all inside a pyramid. Because nothing says responsible gambling like betting your paycheck beneath a replica of the world's most mysterious civilization. At 351 feet tall, the Luxor is the 7th tallest pyramid in the world, and the biggest one outside Egypt, and that laser on top, it's called the Luxor Skybeam, and it's the most powerful light beam on Earth. It's visible from over 270 miles away. Basically, the Luxor is part hotel, part alien lighthouse. Over time, it mellowed out, like an influencer without Wi-Fi. But it defined an era when every Vegas hotel felt like a theme park with a blockbuster budget. No Luxor, no castles, no Eiffel Tower, no Venetian canals. It helped launch the golden age of go big, go themed, go Vegas. Wanted to go to Venice, but your passport's expired and the dollar's having a rough week? Don't worry, Vegas has your back. The Venetian is the hotel that said, bring me every gondola, canal, and marble column you can 3D print. We're doing Europe in the desert. With over 7,000 suites across the Venetian and its sister tower, the Palazzo, this is one of the largest hotels on Earth. It features real, rideable canals, indoors and outdoors, using over 500,000 gallons of water to recreate Venice, complete with singing gondoliers, stone bridges, and open plazas. It opened in 1999 and broke every mold from day one. It's not just a hotel. It's an XXL love letter to Italy, minus the strikes, pigeons, and with a whole lot more blackjack. Picture this. You're gliding through a canal under a painted sky, your gondolier serenading you in Italian, and you're thinking, is this culture or just a bougie trap? And yet, it nailed the formula. Luxury without boredom. Giant suites, convention centers the size of airports, and a shopping mall that makes you feel broke just walking past the windows. Most importantly, it ushered in a new era of classy themed luxury. A place where you can say, yes, I'm in a theme hotel, but I paid $12 for this bottled water, and I did it with style. This isn't just a hotel. It's a bilingual, Michelada-scented anthem with cumbia bass and full Spanglish vibes. Hotel Jefe and Ojos Locos Casino showed up and said, what if you didn't have to choose between playing blackjack and watching the America game? And the answer was a resounding, heck yeah. Located in North Vegas, this place is like that cousin who rolls up to the BBQ with speakers, a cooler, and pure party energy. It's got more screens than Best Buy on Black Friday, and every inch is crafted for the Latino community. From the menu to the giveaways, from the music to the staff. Elevators here don't say lobby, they say lobby, mijo. But don't get it twisted. This isn't just a casino with tacos, it's a statement. It's Vegas saying Latinos deserve their place on the strip, even if it's a few miles up north. Hotel Jefe isn't copying anyone. It's building its own flavor, with banisters wrapped in flags, live DJs, and promotions with names like El Patron's Payday. Influential? You bet. This was the first hotel casino in Vegas, designed 100% with Latino culture at the forefront. and it's still growing, literally. They keep adding new features like it's a live telenovela. So if you can't decide between party, football, fajitas, or fichas, El Jefe says, why choose, compa? Just take it all. Caesar's Palace, the hotel that said, let's do Rome, but with more cocktails, more faux marble, and more ways to blow your paycheck before you even see the Colosseum. It opened back in 1966. Elvis was still skinny, and from that moment, it became the emotional dictionary definition of Vegas. Seriously, search Las Vegas in Hollywood's brain, and you'll get a mental snapshot of Caesars lit up in neon with a statue staring dramatically into the distance. With over 3,900 rooms and about 34 acres in the heart of the Strip, Caesars is more than just a hotel. It's a Roman-themed empire. Its main theater, the Colosseum, seats over 4,000 people and was originally built for Celine Dion's residency. That move alone kicked off the whole modern celebrity residency phenomenon, and it was the first to truly blend imperial luxury with American showbiz. Want columns? It has more than your tax accountant's spreadsheet. Want concerts? Celine Dion, Elton John, Adele, and maybe even your aunt after a few too many margaritas at karaoke night. Caesars set the standard for the all-in-one resort. You don't just sleep or gamble here, you step into a fantasy where you're a Roman emperor, even if your credit card is waving a white flag. And the spa? Let's just say you'll feel like Julius Caesar before the betrayal, only with hot stones and eucalyptus oil. Every themed hotel that came after, from Egypt to Paris to even El Jefe, owes a toast to Caesars. This was the blueprint for elegant over-the-top in a toga. If Las Vegas were a party, the Wynn would be that guest who shows up in an Italian suit, smells like success, and never asks how much valet cost. Opened in 2005, the Wynn redefined modern luxury and said, forget the themed stuff, we're going full classy millionaire mode. Created by Steve Wynn, the same guy behind the Mirage and Bellagio, this place threw the house out the window and replaced it with floor-to-ceiling glass looking over a private golf course. Because yes, this hotel literally has a golf course in the middle of the city. It says good morning with the scent of freshly cut grass and imported marble. The Wynn didn't need a pyramid, Eiffel Tower, or erupting volcano to impress. It just needed to do everything flawlessly. Massive suites, indoor dancing fountains, floral art ceilings, and even a show featuring dancing robots. No joke. While other hotels are all flash and noise, the Wynn is that smooth guy at the back of the room, sipping 15-year-old whiskey and saying, when you're ready to play for real, I'll be here. Its impact? Massive. It made the rest of the Strip level up. If the Wynn is quiet luxury, the Bellagio is dramatic luxury, the kind that enters with a string orchestra and whispers, get ready to feel something. Opened in 1998, the Bellagio sits in front of an 8-acre man-made lake with dancing fountains that use over than 200 nozzles and 400 or 300 lights to shoot water up to 460 feet high. All choreographed to classical music, pop ballads, and now, the occasional TikTok hit. Shows run every 15 to 30 minutes, and they're totally free. Let's talk about those fountains. The Bellagio Water Show is the single most iconic attraction on the Strip. It's free, elegant, choreographed, and somehow more emotional than the end of Coco's movie. Every half hour, it gives you a mini symphony that can move even the guy who just lost big at the roulette table. Inside, marble, art, luxury, and that indescribable scent every 5-star hotel has. You don't know what it is, but it smells expensive. It also starred in Ocean's 11, where George Clooney and Brad Pitt plan a heist, which makes perfect sense because honestly, the Bellagio will steal your heart and maybe a little of your savings too. Its legacy, clear as a water jet. After Bellagio, every new hotel needed a thing, something memorable. The Bellagio's thing, elegance, aquatic spectacle, and pure stage presence. If the Bellagio is classic elegance, the Cosmopolitan is that trendy friend who speaks 3 languages, always knows the best rooftop bars, and has an Instagram feed so polished it probably has a social media manager. Opened in 2010, the Cosmo, that's what the cool kids call it, broke every rule and made new ones. A lobby with massive columns that display digital art? Check. A 3-story crystal chandelier bar? Yep. A casino that looks like it was designed by a Pinterest board and a DJ? Absolutely. This place didn't just influence Vegas. It rebranded it for a new generation. Back in the day, people came for Elvis and Sinatra. Now, you come for rooftop DJs, molecular cocktails, and a Bellagio view brunch that costs the same as a new tire. And the rooms? Some come with balconies. A true unicorn in Vegas. But sleeping isn't enough here. You need to snap a panoramic selfie, throw on a soft filter, and caption it with something like, manifesting vibes in the desert. But it's not just about the looks. The Cosmo delivers top-tier service, incredible food, and a vibe that's effortlessly cool. It's like if a Michelin-starred chef, an interior designer, and a record producer had a baby, and that baby grew up to be a luxury hotel. After the Cosmo showed up, every new hotel had to up its game visually, musically, and gastronomically. It's not just a place to stay, it's a lifestyle flex. The MGM Grand isn't a hotel, it's a sacred fight ring where legends brawl, fortunes shift hands, and even the Wi-Fi shows up wearing boxing gloves. If Las Vegas were a pay-per-view event, this would be its Madison Square Garden, only with more LED lights and fewer teeth on the floor. Since opening in 1993, the MGM has been the definition of spectacle. With over 6,000 rooms, multiple arenas, restaurants, theaters, and a food court where you could survive a week without eating the same thing twice. It's a city within the city. And if you've ever watched a Mayweather, Tyson, or Canelo fight in Vegas, odds are it was inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena. You don't go there to nap, you go there to roar. Paris? Las Vegas isn't just a hotel, it's a theatrical production, a European daydream with desert heat and the ultimate selfie playground. Opened in 1999, it threw every French icon into a supersized combo meal. The Eiffel Tower, half scale because we are fancy but still on a budget, the Arc de Triomphe, cobblestone streets, little cafes, and waiters who won't judge you for ordering a mojito with your croissant. And somehow, it works. Walk around and you actually feel like you're in a Paris neighborhood, just one where slot machines and pool parties replace the existential dread and passive-aggressive French. Why is it number one? Because Paris Las Vegas captures everything that makes this city insane and wonderful. Excess, creativity, themed chaos, and total disregard for geography. Want a honeymoon without a passport? Done. Want to get married inside the Eiffel Tower and hit a taco and oyster buffet afterward? Also done. It raised the stakes for visual tourism. After Paris, every hotel had to ask, what monument or cultural symbol can we borrow without getting sued? So yeah, for its audacity, its impact, and for managing to squeeze France into Nevada without anyone yelling, isn't this a bit much? Paris Las Vegas earns the crown. Or better yet, the beret. And there you have it, folks, the 10 most influential hotels in Las Vegas. From fire-spewing volcanoes to towers that whisper sweet nothings in French without ever leaving the strip. Each one, in its own wild way, changed the game and helped shape this desert dreamland into what it is today. An adult theme park for people with money or people really good at pretending they have it. Influential? These hotels didn't just raise the bar, they tossed it into the Bellagio fountains and made it dance. I'm Fernando Polti, your favorite real estate agent in the most over-the-top city on earth. And if you're ready to live close to all this madness without paying $20 for a bottle of water, shoot me a message. Let's find your place in the chaos. And if you made it all the way here, you're a rock star. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with that one friend who thinks they're a high roller but stays in a roadside motel with crunchy carpets. The best time to buy was yesterday. The second best time is now. See you in Vegas.